and I haven't been around for a couple of weeks. At least I haven't been on Facebook Live for a couple of weeks, just tied up with other work, and I realized it's been a while. And the last time I spoke with you folks, it was about me putting together a combination sunscreen and tick repellent. I am still working on it. The last one sometimes I feel like the mad chemist. The last one I put together, it seemed to go on well. The context was good, and I right ingredients and the right mixture. But the problem was, although it wasn't messy or anything, the problem was I thought the odor was a bit strong, and I guess that's what keeps the ticks away, the odor. But I'm going back in the laboratory, and I'm going to work and see if I can find something that maybe is a little less offensive. And when I say offensive, it wasn't onerous. It was just, it wasn't a smell that I would enjoy for 2.5 hours when I'm out on my hike or whatever. And I don't think you would either. So like I say, I'm going back to the laboratory and see if we can't find something a little better. But in the meantime, I was reminded this morning, I got these, they're called power reels for Kathy, and I use them too because I injured my shoulder. Back in 2007, I broke my arm in the humerus area. Standard joke from the medical community is when they tell you that you broke your humerus is that, and it's not very funny. And it isn't. It was very painful, but it's up in the shoulder area, and it's been 10 years now, and it still bothers me on occasion. So I need to do exercises for that area, but I have to be careful not to use heavy weights or anything like that. Not that I use heavy weights anymore anyway, but even, lighter weights can affect that area and cause almost like a bursitis type of pain maybe. So anyway, I wanted to find something that would enable me to, get a little decent pulse. So I bought these, and they come in 3 different strengths, and the yellow ones are they're the lightest. And although I haven't tried them, I have to believe that they would be worthless to most people because they would be too easy in my opinion. I got the medium ones, and for a guy they're pretty easy, and probably for a woman who works out, goes to the gym, works out with weights, or is in relatively good shape, would find them, I don't want to say challenging, but you could get a workout if you did the higher number of reps as I do for my shoulder. I want to do high reps, so I'll do 50 of each exercise and 50 reps on each side. And but the left shoulder is the one I want to do the workouts for mainly. But you want to work out both sides of your body on everything you do, your arms, your legs, whatever. But I find it's for my shoulder purposes of my shoulder, it's fine, it's perfect. For other exercises that you can do with this, I'll just show you some of them. I would recommend, this is the blue one, the one I got, the middle one, like I said. There's a whole bunch of different exercises, probably 30 or so exercises you can do with these. And it comes with a video, and you can go online too, and on YouTube you can even, if you want, you can bring up Power Wheels on YouTube, and it'll show you videos of people working out with them. I'm pretty sure. I haven't checked, but I'm almost certain YouTube, it's like got everything in the world on there. But Kathy uses them every day, not for a half hour, but she uses them for 10-15 minutes sometimes, and she has a series of few exercises that I told her to do, and she seems to like it. And anyone who knows Kathy, she's never been a big exercise freak, so if she likes something, then it's interesting. It's not a boring type exercise, and it's set up so you have these cords which allow you to only go so far, And then when you bring it back, you don't want to touch the mechanisms of the weights. You want to keep the resistance throughout the full range of motion, which really helps you out. And after doing a set of whatever you decide you want to do, 10, 12, 15, 25, or 50, like me, if you're doing it to strengthen a weak area, you'll find you'll be a little bit winded. It's not a simple exercise. Now, the third size for guys or women who are in really good shape, I have not used these either. Like I say, I ordered the middle one, but they say people who work out all the time have claimed in the reviews that the red ones are quite a workout, and you'll get a darn good workout. It's very challenging. Athletes use it. Let me just give you an example. The yellow ones have a resistance of 3 pounds. Okay, so they're relatively easy. The blue has a resistance of 5 pounds, and the red a resistance of 8 pounds. But it sounds easier than it is. When you do the exercise itself, you'll find that because you're working the muscle through the full range of motion, that it's more difficult than you might imagine. And I think it's a good workout. And what I like most about it is, if you're like me, you go about your day, whether it's doing housework, or not that I'm big on housework, but doing things in the house, walking around the house, going back and forth to different rooms for whatever reasons. And the beauty of this is it's very, the footprint on it is small. And what I do is I leave it in different rooms. Like if I know I'm going to be in and out of my office a lot, I'll leave it in the office. And then I might bring it with me if I get downstairs. My office is up in the loft here. And you can leave it on your couch, on your bed, in your bedroom. And whenever you walk by, it reminds you, let me do a set of chest. So let me do a set of arms. You can do arm exercises. Let me do a set of back, Let me do a set of neck. Let me do some lower body exercises with this. It's got a number of different exercises you can do. So you can leave it anywhere. You can, it only weighs a couple of pounds. You can bring it around the house, leave it where you want. It's just convenient, and I think you'll see some good toning from it. When I do the arm ones, I do 50 curls on each side, and even though I'm using the light one, the blue, it gives me a little pump, and it feels like I did something. So I highly recommend it. I'm going to put a link down there. If spring is here, and it doesn't seem like it. Look out the window, it's either rain or snow, cold. But, we've had springs like this before in New England, and summer will eventually come, and people will be dressing lighter and T-shirts and shorts, and, you want your body to look decent and fairly toned. Even us old people don't want to be walking around with our arms hanging down. So this is a good way to tone up and strengthen up, too. The other thing is, when you get to be my age, people in my age group, you have to be careful that, people who fall and your bones are more brittle. Whereas if you work out, you build muscle, which protects the bone structure. So if you were to fall or get hit, bumped into something, you can take more of the brunt of a blow than you could if it was going through flap. So it's always good to keep toned and keep your muscles fit. So I wanted to put it up. I'll put a link to it. It reminded me this morning when I was walking by. I said, geez, I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while, and I saw Kathy working out, and like I said, I've been in the lab. I've been working hard. The mad scientist here. But I will have that mosquito tick thing ready for summer, even if we have to do 2 separate type applications to avoid the odor problem. We'll do it, but I'm going to try for the one, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on, and I'm rambling longer than I had intended. So take care. Hope everyone's having a great day. And this is JW signing off.